Bam, bam, bam. Okay. So I just came across something very exciting. Well, not very exciting, but exciting to me because this is what I always talk about. When you're applying for scholarship, you have to highlight your non-academic achievements. It's what I always talk about. A lot of people are always asking, oh, I have this qualification, this degree, I have a first class, I have a 2-1, and a lot of people do, thousands, if not millions, have these qualifications and the grades that you got. But I came across somebody who got a Chevening scholarship. I saw their video and I was like, exactly, this is what I've been talking about. Listen to her. Even if you don't listen to me, Dr. Fowler, listen to her. So this person got a Chevening scholarship with a 2-2 qualification from their BSc degree. And the reason they highlighted for getting that scholarship is because of their non-academic achievements. So see, the thing is, these people are giving you at least, depending on the union and the program, maybe 30,000, 40,000 pounds. Think about it. In your country's currency, how much is that? In Naira, which I am from, that's about almost 100 million in Naira. That's a lot. What I was saying is, I've always said this, and I'm so glad that I'm now seeing people highlighting this, especially people that have gone through the journey. When you're applying for scholarship, you definitely want to highlight your academic achievement. So you having a second class lower or third class even at some point may not be a determining factor for you getting that scholarship. What can contribute is your non-academic achievement. And I saw this video of this lady. I keep saying it. A lot of people, Dr. Fala, I have first class, I have 2-1. That's good, but that's not everything. Especially all these governmental scholarships, they are very much focused on your community achievement. And I saw this person who got their Chevening scholarship. Congratulations to them. And they were highlighting the things they talked about. So they showcased in their application, because they didn't have a first class or a 2-1, they had a 2-2. Not a bad degree outcome, but still can be better. So they highlighted starting an NGO. I know a lot of people that have supported or talked about with started or are in the process or have even done that, have an NGO, have an organization of one form or the other. This person said they worked in refugee camps, Boko Haram situation. They were able to, humanitarian services really, supporting people in some refugee camps. They had awards. They were able to evidence, their impact. That's also something I need to talk about in another video. They were able to evidence the impact that they had on people that they were supporting between Nigeria, Niger, Cameroon, all these countries that have been affected by some of these insurgencies situations. So when I was listening to it, I literally was like, this is what gets you those money, those scholarships. This is it. It's not your first class or your 2-1 or your, several degrees. Then you have a degree in it. In fact, the more degrees you have, I would probably argue at a master's level, the less chance you have of getting a scholarship, because it's like, what do you need it for? You already have this. So it's not the degrees. It's not that they are not important, but it's that you need to highlight your community engagement impact. And like I said, there are different types of scholarships. And so the way you will highlight community engagement in a particular scholarship may differ from another scholarship. And that's something you need to know. I want to be talking more and more about scholarship because I just come across so many wrong information online, and it's just sad seeing those. But anyway, really put effort. There's an activity plan that I have. I might have to put it together in some way, shape, or form, where I try to help you highlight how do you even identify those activities. Because some of you have some of them, but you actually don't know these things are relevant. I worked with my uncle in doing that. It may be a business venture, and you're like, yeah, this is business. It's not humanitarian. Some of those things are very relevant, and maybe I'll be putting some effort into emphasizing how you can present those. So anyway, I put together an activity that helps you first identify some of those key things that you can list out and then write on them. Because remember, you're going to explain how each of these contribute to you being a good candidate for that scholarship. So that is that. I'm going to shut up now and go my way. All right, guys, take care of you. Bye-bye.